Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario. So listen, in this video, I want to talk about how you should never be fake and be a fraud. Like, don't bother doing that shit. It's not going to help you because you're always going to be exposed. You're always going to be found out. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because if you're pretending to be someone you're not, right? What's going to happen is you're going to be extending a lot of energy putting on a show and being fake and pretending to be this other person, right? But see, in the back of your mind, you know that you're being fake. So now you might fool some people, at first. But then at some point, people are going to see that you're a fraud. And the reason why they're going to know that you're a fraud and see that you're a fraud is because the illusion that you're putting up is going to clash with reality. So let's say, for example, you are faking and fronting like you're some expert at something. Now, what's going to happen is that you're going to be given advice as this expert, right? But you don't really know what you're talking about. You don't really know what you're doing. But see, the people who are looking for your advice, they don't really know any better, which is why they're looking for the advice. They're looking to gain knowledge on this subject that you say you're an expert in. So at first they'll listen to you and they'll, hear what you got to say. But then when they realize that the advice that you're giving them or that that they're receiving isn't really working, or they'll realize it doesn't really make that much sense, when it's put into practice, they're going to be like, looking at you like something's wrong with you. And also what's going to happen is that they're going to see through your actions and through the things that you're doing, they're going to eventually see that you don't know what you're talking about. Because see, a lot of times what'll happen is that when people are being phony, when people are being fake, they're doing that because they have some sort of insecurity about who they really are. And so what happens is that who they really are is going to get exposed because the fakeness, the fake shit can only go on for so long. You understand? See, it's only so long that fake people can pretend. Because at some point they're going to slip up. It's just like, let's say if you were pretending to have a British accent, but you have an American accent, right? At some point, because you don't really have a British accent and you're just pretending to, your American accent's going to come out, as you're talking to somebody. And then they're going to notice that and they're going to be exposed as being fake. Because the real you is still always there. Right? See, the mask is that fake you. That's the fraud. So at some point, the mask is going to come off and they're going to see the real you. Because you can't wear the mask forever. You can't pretend forever because while you're pretending, the real you is still there. And so it's going to be hard for you to keep that up. So see, the best course of action really is to be you, is to, be what you're actually about, is to, talk about what you know, do the things that you know how to do. Be of service to people in the way that you actually know how to do it, instead of trying to pretend to be bigger or better or, faster or stronger than you really are. Because at some point, people are going to see that you're a fraud. And then at that point, no one is really going to want to take you seriously. Because you might say, well, you know what? Yeah, I was being on some bullshit, but now I'm actually going to try to be real. And it's like, okay, but you still have that stigma of being that fraud. So it's best to just from the beginning to be who the fuck you really are.